As previously mentioned, the grammar translation method definitely has its advantages and disadvantages. The purpose of teaching English as a second or foreign language plays into what is seen as an advantage. One study done in an Indonesian school with 7th grade English teachers focuses on their intentional choice to use the grammar translation method to teach students English as a foreign language. The way they use the method is consistent with the way that we have described it. The classes were taught mainly in the mother tongue. The vocabulary was taught in the form of list of isolated words. Little attention was given to pronunciation, and the focus was on accuracy, not fluency. Furthermore, their reasons for using this method are discussed. One reason the teachers choose this method is because of the students' low level of English proficiency, which teaching in the mother tongue helps address. These students are also learning English for testing, business, and written communication purposes, rather than verbal communication purposes. So this method helps students comprehend written language rather than focusing on pronunciation. Although the grammar translation method has its place in particular situations, its use in the classroom has begun to be challenged as the sole method of choice. Kong notes that in the late 1990s and in the beginning of the 21st century, there was a great paradigm shift in teaching methodologies, and the grammar translation method began to be considered outdated. However, Kong also calls this method an indispensable method. One reason being that a person cannot have a successful communication before having a correct mastery of language rules. Many have suggested combining the use of the grammar translation method with the communicative teaching method. This involves taking characteristics of each, teaching grammar, and encouraging communicative competence. Kong does this through a 4-step process: introduction, imitation, summary, and application. Through these steps, the teacher will give a relevant oral demonstration, the students imitate this use of grammar, the students sum up the grammatical rules they've learned, and apply them to their verbal communication. Kong wishes to teach grammar this way because, unlike the 7th grade English teachers at the Indonesian school, Kong believes that the purpose for foreign language acquisition is the ability to communicate. This research furthers the idea of merging the grammar translation method with the communicative teaching method. This research shows that combining the methods is completely possible and beneficial to L2 learners, as both fluency and accuracy become the focus rather than just fluency, like in the communicative teaching method, or just accuracy in the grammar translation method. This chart gives examples of how the teachers in this research used elements of each methodology when teaching English as a second language, thus demonstrating how to merge the two methodologies into a new methodology which benefits students learning the most. With the combination of these methods, both accuracy and fluency are targeted for a better language acquisition outcome for English language learners.